Alright, well, welcome back to Butch's Garage. So today we're going to be working on getting these rear sway bar, torsion bar taken care of. Also got the shackle back here. I'm going to grab the light and see where it's at there. It's right in, right there. You see it there, those big bolt, the two small bolts. Got this rubber grommet. I'm going to clean that up. Just doing the fuel pump just now, so that's always fun. Hopefully I never do a video on that, but they're always interesting. My advice is use new parts and take your time. So let's walk over. I'll show you the parts list. These parts, you can't buy them on eBay or anything, so don't, you know, unfortunately only Mercedes makes them. I believe me, I searched. So here we go. One's called the rubber ring. Got them for 30 bucks each, as cheap as I could find them. Part number 210326071. They need two shackles. They call them short tackle shorts. I got it for 120 each. Cheap as I could find it. Got them from Euro Motors. It was called OEM something Mercedes. They treated me pretty good. Shipping was the cheapest. I'm not anywhere near this place. Just the cheapest place I found on the internet. So total price of parts is 320 bucks, which for two plastic bushings and a little metal bracket. It's Mercedes for you. Okay, well, let's, I'll start taking stuff off and we'll start showing you how to get the size of the equipment and start repainting the bracket and go from there. So I'm using a 19 on my big ass impact here. They come right off, so 19. And let's get, so here's what we get when you get everything off. You got the bracket, top bracket, two bolts. Here's the old bushing. It really isn't that bad. I mean, but it's, you know, showing some wear. It's not super hard, but yeah, the new one is definitely more pliable. So I'm gonna just get the wire brush. Definitely wear some gloves here. Clean this up. Throw some nice Rust-Oleum black paint on it. Just get it all nice and black, looking nice. Clean off the rust and put this back on. So pretty simple so far. Let's see how the shackles go. So I did end up cleaning this up with a wire brush. There was a lot of rubber worn on both those where the shackle connects. So clean that up pretty good. It was just, I'm gonna probably hit it again a little bit, get the rubber off, cleaned up. Give it a quick coat of SEM trim black and it should look nice. So it is a little more work than I thought, for sure. So here are my repainted shackle brackets. They look okay. I mean, I didn't get the Dremel out and clean them up perfect. And then here's my sway bar. Got one coat on one side. Just gonna get one more coat. I'm just using this Rust-Oleum. I didn't feel like using SEM. Just a nice enamel black. Dries good rust protection. Actually, it's rated the best, the cheapest, best rust protection paint made. So that's all for today. It's getting dark. This little project has taken me most of the day. FYI, not a little half-hour job. So I'll show an update when I start putting it back together. Okay, I'm back. I'm putting this together. So I would highly recommend you, let me grab a light here. So I would highly recommend you take some photos just for the orientation here. Also make sure you get your sway bar going underneath the tire carrier there, because it won't fit right if you don't do that. My light's not working. So make sure to do that. Just turn this light here, bear with me here. So make sure to mount this the correct way with that little pot, that extended part sticking out. I cleaned the bolts up, painted them a little bit. Make sure you put this bracket on the correct way so that it's flush on the rubber mount. And then it should go on nice and easy. If it doesn't mount easy, you're doing it wrong. Make sure also you see how this bows up. Make sure when you mount the sway bar that it mounts back the way you put it. It sounds stupid, but just you got to make sure to mount these the correct way. You mount them on the outside of the sway bar. See that? Outside of the sway bar with the extended black piece sticking out for the nut to go on. And then I cleaned up the brackets, so I just spent a good half hour screwing with it because I had I wasn't going underneath the tire carrier. So let me put it back together. And I thought you had to jack it up because of the torsion, but really you don't have to. You should be able to put it on, do the jack on it. Again, I would highly recommend you do this on type of a lift. This is a bitch, and I've been working on the lift. I can't imagine doing this on your back. Probably almost impossible, but you know, you can do anything, just how long it takes. So we put this together. I'll show you the done project, and hopefully it doesn't take too long. Be back in a minute. All right, well, I got it all done. So there's the new shackle, they call it. And I did clean up the bolts and spray painted them, but you know what? I didn't let them dry long enough, and I was tired or lazy. So here's the new. I did clean up shackle and bolt on that one too. It was really bad. I did repaint the sway bar. I did just paint it with that Rust-Oleum black. I did throw a little quick coat of clear coat on it and just help protect it a bit. Since I did bang the crap out of it, putting it in here. You can see like right there when I was rubbing it, getting it in. And then the back shackle there. Big important thing here is just remember this layout. The way the arm swings up when you mount it, and then also that it goes on the outside with that little nub sticking out, so on both sides. Another important thing is make sure to put the sway bar underneath the gas tank carrier. If not, it will not mount right. If it mounts hard at all, you're doing it wrong. I was screwing around with it for a half hour, and I'm like, well, I'm thinking I needed to strap it down, like, you know, when you do springs on a truck or something. You don't need to strap it down. You don't even need to raise it up. I did raise it up, elevate it, thinking I made it to move the wheel a bit to get it to mount, but really it should mount right, nice and easy. So overall, I wish there was a video for me to see how to do it, but now I'm showing you. Hopefully this saves you a lot of time and effort. But you know, I think it's worth it. They were 30-plus-year-old bushings. Even though they didn't look that bad, now I see why there was no write-up on it, because it's a bitch, and I would highly recommend use a lift, because doing this on your back, I mean, I must have raised this up 25 times, raise, lowering, adjusting, and I got a few tools out here. Well, that's all for Butch's Garage. My God, I'm done. Out.